Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to another Travis Travels. I am Travis. I take you today to Porto's, which is an institution in Los Angeles. It's pretty much everybody's favorite bakery, and it's slowly but surely becoming mine as well. Every time I come to Porto's, I always order too much, and it comes in a bag, so it's almost like getting a Christmas present early. We got a lot of their best-selling items, and let me show you what we have inside the box. So we got two potato balls, one of their best-selling items. It's a fried potato ball with minced meat inside, which I think is pork. All right. So fruit tart, which is one of my personal favorites. Errant blueberry. Here we have a variety of cakes, Napoleon, and this seasonal pumpkin cheesecake, which I've never had before. So I'm excited to find out what that's like. And here we've got, let's see, an almond croissant, one of my favorites, and guava strudel, which is one of the things they're known for. And last but not least, the pork tamales. And would you believe it, all of this just for a little bit more than $20, $23.78 to be exact. And that includes tax. So in these inflationary times, Porto's managed to keep their prices relatively low. Pastry items usually go for $1 to $2. Cakes around $3 to $4. The tamale is a little over $3, and these potato balls are $1.50 a pop. So very reasonably priced. All right, so let's start with the tamale, pork tamale, which is a hot item. And so it is a time-sensitive dish that demands our immediate attention. It's got shredded pork, green pepper, red pepper inside, and all sorts of seasoning. Let's see. Very good. Yeah. This item I always get when I come here because I think it's seasoned perfectly and everything works. This is a great dish. So this dish, you've got carbs in the form of corn, protein in the form of pork, and then a little bit of vegetable in the form of green pepper and red pepper. And there are probably other types of veg that are beyond recognition. So it's basically a meal all wrapped up in a corn husk. Great dish, a great start. All right, next on the agenda are the pastry items. We got the guava strudel and the almond croissant. So the almond croissant, I always get this because it's just perfectly flaky and not too sweet, kind of moist and sticky inside. All right, look at that, in perfect croissant shape. It's got powdered sugar covering the top part, almond slices, and flaky crust. Let's see. Very good. And it has a almond paste inside. Very satisfying crunch when you bite into it. Yeah, it's just so flaky and crispy on the outside and moist and soft on the inside. That's really good croissant. The only downside is the pastry bits and pieces get everywhere. But that is just the price we pay for excellent pastry. All right, let's have that. Oh, I should tell you a little bit something about Porto. It's been around for I think 60 years, and it's really become a Los Angeles institution, beloved by all. Founded in 1960 by Cuban immigrants. I'm not sure where they built their first store, but now they have at least a dozen all over Los Angeles. I'm at the Northridge location, which is one of their newer locations, and it looks cavernous inside with astounding interior decor. It's a lovely location to come on a lazy Sunday morning. When I first came to LA, I keep hearing about this place, and I didn't know what all the fuss was about. LA is not really well known for pastry and cakes, but over time I've grown to really like this place. Not only is the food high quality, but it's really reasonably priced. All right, let's get back to the eating, shall we? Okay, so next on the line is the guava strudel. Now, guava, from what I have heard, is a very popular fruit dessert in Cuba, and it figures in a major way in the Porto lineup of pastries. So this one, again, really nice presentation, and it looks like it might be even crispier and crustier than the croissant. Let's find out. So the guava strudel has a shinier and tougher crust than the croissant, and then it's got a very jammy filling. Let's see. Let me try again, just to be sure. It's very good. Yeah, the guava is very subtle, actually. It doesn't overpower the pastry at all. And the pastry, if you can hear it, it's extra crispy, extra crunchy. Both of these I would recommend. But I think the almond croissant has the edge. So far so good. We've not stepped on any landmines yet. You know, everything they sell here, they actually make on site. You can see them inside working on cakes. And speaking of cakes, they also make birthday cakes here. Cakes for all occasions, really. All right, let's see. So I'm about to dig into their potato bowl, which is, I think, is their bestseller. Let me reach in and see what I find inside. Yep, this is their famous potato bowl. I think the potato bowl has ground beef inside, I think. but the seasoning is very similar to that of the pork tamales, and it's also a similar type of garnish inside, the red and I think maybe the green pepper. And the ground beef is swimming in a very aromatic gravy, which is very tasty. Have you noticed a lot of good things in life come in spherical forms, like those Mozart chocolates that you get from Salzburg, those chocolate eggs, and of course eggs themselves. Yep. It's a little embarrassing to say, but I'm getting full, and I have yet to start on the cakes. Ta-da! They both look so good. So even and symmetrical and aesthetically pleasing in appearance. I am very reluctant to dig in, but dig in I must. All right. Looks like it's got a smear of caramel on the top. A hat of caramel, if you will. And little 2 squeezes of cream and a white chocolate medallion. All right. It's pretty good. It's one of those kind of runny and very soft kinds of cheesecake. It does not offer any resistance when you fork it. The fork goes right through. I'm not sure how cheesecakes are made, but this one I think it doesn't have much. It's more. I think there's more emphasis on the cheese than on the cake. So it's very soft and wet and easily digestible. The only thing about this is you can't eat too much because it's really sweet, especially the caramel, which might be pure sugar. It's got a little bit of what looks like a brownie on the bottom. It's good though, very tasty, just a little too sweet for my taste. And it's nice and cold. All right, let's try the Napoleon. I've had this before, and it's a real crowd pleaser. The thing about this is, this whole piece is one, so when you press on it, the whole thing kind of just loses its structure and collapses. So I have to gingerly cut into this in order to preserve the integrity of the remainder of the Napoleon. Very good. I believe it's several levels of custard interlayered with, interspersed with flaky pastry. Yeah, this is one of the best cake items they have. It's super good. Whew. That Napoleon was very satisfying. It hit all the right notes. I wonder why they call it that. And does it have any connection at all with a French despot? If you know the answer, please enlighten the rest of us. I would really like to know. Maybe he was a part-time baker when he wasn't warmongering. Who knows? And we'll end on a high note. This is their fruit tart, or they call it a fruit tartlet. Let's take a look. You know, I really like their packaging. A lot of people gloss over it, but yeah, it takes a lot of creativity and preparation to engineer something like this. All right, wow, look at that. They even put it on a little stage. All right. Let's see. Some people are getting anxious over there. There. They have a hankering for pastry and they can't wait. Okay, so this fruit tart is crowned with apple. Looks like Granny Smith apple and I don't know, maybe gala apple, blueberry, blackberry, and strawberry. And then all of that is laying on a bed of, I think, custard, maybe the same custard as the Napoleon, with a pastry cup at the base. All right, so I think I'm just gonna use the old hands here. I know, but I'm not sharing today, so you can bark all you want. Not as good as Napoleon, but better than the cheesecake. And it's very refreshing. The fruit, even though the custard and the pastry are quite sweet, but the fruits remain indomitable, remain unbowed, and they each hold their own. I have to say, you can taste the blueberry, the strawberry. They must be super sweet and super ripe. It's good, really refreshing. And the fruit, they did a good job at preserving the fruit such that it's still juicy and taut. That's a good place to conclude our culinary adventure in the world of Porto's bakery. Yeah, I enjoyed almost everything. I think the highlight for me was the Napoleon, the tamales, and the almond croissant. I don't know anyone who doesn't love Porto's and who doesn't get excited when a co-worker brings Porto's to work. It's a surefire way to ingratiate yourself with your co-workers. Yeah, I think this place deserves a 9 out of 10, and that might have set a record on this channel. I don't know, but it's well deserved. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you get a chance to try Porto's yourself. Well, until then, and until the next episode, whichever comes first, this has been Travis. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.